Hey guys, this is JT with an unboxing and a look at a truck I got from GearBest.com. This is the WPL B 1/16 scale crawler. It's actually like a military type truck, but this actually looks pretty cool because I like the way this box looks. It kind of reminds me of a military style box that's got like dynamite or something in it. So you see a couple things on there. It says it is 16 scale, and actually on here it talks about the radio and stuff. That radio actually kind of reminds me of that of some of the ECX cars, the ECX Amp series. So most of the stuff here is going to be in Chinese. Let's see if the other side is in English. No, so it's not. No big ordeal. So right there you see also what color I have. I got the yellow one and not the gray one. So either or, they both looked actually pretty cool, and I did see some videos on those. You guys see it does come with a battery, it's 4-wheel drive, and I believe it's working lights and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. They're saying that the battery is there in the actual hood of the car. So let me pop this open real quick and get this out. See if I can pull this out real quick. Maybe not. There we go. Got this baby out here. So you see here, they're going to give you, I'm going to put a little light on here too, maybe that'll help out some. They give you an instruction manual, and it is, okay, there's the English. So they give you a quick overview of the truck, how to charge it up and stuff. Comes with a 6-volt battery. That's pretty cool how that's actually in the hood of the car, so I'm going to actually kind of look at that. That's pretty cool. And then they give you a minor troubleshooting guide, which a lot of companies do that as well. So that's good if you were kind of getting this for a kid. This actually reminds me of when I was a kid, and like they showed this directional thing where it has these 6 arrows pointing in different directions for forward and reverse. So that's pretty cool. So they give you a basic manual, that's good with it. The way this is packaged actually reminds me of when I was a kid and I actually got something similar. And the way it's just packaged up, so this is bringing back some childhood memories here. I wonder what this is for. Not sure. I have to look at that to see what that's for. Let's go ahead and get this opened and out of here. Let's see, radio, truck, looked pretty cool. It is 16 scale, like I said, and this is the charger. So quick look at some of this stuff real quick. Looking at the radio, yeah, this is exactly kind of like the ECX Amp series. With this, you unscrew this screw here, and you put, this should be 2 AA's and not 4. I think the ECX one, I can't remember if it used 4 or 2, but basically take this screw out, and then your 2 AA's are actually going to go in here. Doesn't have like any adjustments for the throttle or the steering, but we'll take a look at that as well. Okay, I was just turning this. I'm used to 10 scales, which turn more, but the turning radius may be fine as well. So we'll have to see about that. So, and with this, you can plug this up to your computer, or if you have an already charger, you can actually plug this into that and plug it into your wall for AC unit charging. This actually goes into the battery. Let me check out one quick thing. Let's see. Oh, cool. That does. Actually, I like the way that looks. That's pretty cool how that kind of comes up, flops up, and bam, there's your battery there here with this. So that's pretty cool. I may plug this up real quick as well, because I believe this is supposed to have working lights. But I like the way that looks. Oh, and this is movable too. Some of you scaler guys may actually take it a little bit further and put something in there that's like going to reflect like a mirror reflection. So that'll be pretty cool. So this is actually cool in the way it looks. It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to get particular toys for Christmas, or go to the toy store and get some, and I'd have to push those around. I don't have to do that with this. I can actually drive it around like a radio control. And I'm wondering if my G.I. Joe guys will fit in there. They may fit. Yeah, that may be pretty cool, because yes, I still have G.I. Joe, and I got planes and stuff, so I may have to set something up just as a display with this truck out there, and I got some planes and stuff like that I can put out there. So that'll be pretty cool. Actually, that's kind of what that's reminding me of, and put some guys like in the back and stuff. So this is meant to be kind of a crawler, not so much of a rock crawler, but you see this is 4-wheel drive, and the detail on this actually looks pretty good on the bottom. And looking at this suspension setup there, that's actually pretty cool too. I'm just looking at some of the detail of this, guys. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick overview of this. And oh, there's your, right here is going to be where you'll adjust your steering trim. So that actually reminds me of when I was a kid as well. You see how if you click that, that actually turns to the left and right to adjust that. I'll make that straight again. Because I remember when I had like a Nico car when I was younger, and the steering was off, and it was frustrating because my friend had one, and his was going straight, and I was like, ah, and then he'd say, oh yeah, you just turn this over and do this. I was like, oh, that's what that's for. I thought that was to dial down speed or something. I don't know what my mindset was, but once we got that straight, we were actually going around and having fun. He was actually older than me when we did that, but it was just kind of fun and funny to see that, and that just made me think, oh, that's pretty cool. So that just reminds me of that. You guys see you have your on-off switch underneath there as well. The detail of this truck looks pretty good. I mean, it does look like a kind of a, I don't know if you guys remember Tonka trucks when you were younger in the 70s and 80s. They had particular trucks. So this detail kind of reminds me of that. The tire compound, it doesn't have, of course, like any foam or anything, and I wouldn't expect that from this, especially at the size of this and the price point for it. But it does look to be pretty good. So I'm going to actually plug this battery in to see if it's got a charge on it, see if these lights do work or not. So I have that plugged up, and you guys see that the lights are flashing there. I don't know if they're flashing just because of me not having the radio and stuff on. So it does have functional lights. So that's actually pretty cool. And look at the front of that. I like that little grill and stuff they put up in there. So can you put lights in there? See if these are light buckets as well. These probably are too. You probably have to do some drilling and stuff to put lights in there, but the lights do work. So that actually is pretty cool how those lights are flashing. I don't know if they'll stay flashing when I drive it, or there may be some functionality with that as well. So you guys see the back of this, and it does have a little like tow hook there. So maybe I'll hook some of my G.I. Joe stuff up to it, like on one of my vehicles or something, and kind of tow this around and maybe do a video like it's stuck or something like that. It'd be cool if I did some stop animation, right? Do some stop animation with this actually pulling one of my G.I. Joes or trucks out. So that would be pretty cool. So suspension setup is as good as it can be for this size. You guys see there. So it is kind of actually, as I've seen a couple videos of this thing running, and it does have some realistic driving capabilities to it as it's running. It's not going to go real fast or anything like that, but it's going to be enough for what it's worth here. So I'm pretty much looking forward to getting this out and running this. I kind of like this detail though, and I'm thinking of my G.I. Joe, man. I need to go get some to see if they'll fit in there. They're in the storage closet. So but anyway, guys, that is a quick and close look at this. I saw this, and this was pretty interesting, and it's more detailed than I thought it would be. So it's actually going to be pretty cool to get this thing up and running and get some videos. So you guys, if you already have this, go ahead and put some comments below of, you know, maybe even some links if you have it to some of your videos out there. I'm interested to see if you guys got this running and what you've done to it. I've seen a couple people that have done some modifications and stuff to it, but I won't be doing that. I'll run it stock out the box and leave it stock. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and stay tuned for more videos. Oh, and also, I'll put a link in the description with a coupon code if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these. I'll see what GearBest can do out there to get some discounts on this bad boy as well. So.